صبغة الله ومن أحسن من الله صبغة ونحن له عابدون.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, my beautiful children. Once upon a time, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam went out of his house and he found Abu Bakr and Umar and he asked them, "What brought you out of your house?" And they said, "Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it is hunger. We are so hungry that we came out of our house out of hunger." Because you see, when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions moved to Medina, they had very little. They had very little money and they did not always have food to eat in Medina. So they were outside and they were really, really hungry. So they came to an Ansari Sahaba's house and they saw his wife. When his wife saw them, she said, "Most welcome, Allah's Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Please be our guest." When the Ansari Sahabi came, he immediately saw Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and became so happy to see Rasulullah and Abu Bakr and Umar. And he said, "No one has more honorable guests today than I have." He went out and brought them a bunch of ripe dates and some dry dates and some fresh dates. And he said, "Eat them, eat and enjoy." And then he went out and he took out his long sharp knife and he slaughtered a goat or a sheep and then he had it cooked for them. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Abu Bakr and Umar, they enjoyed the food, they ate and they drank and they thanked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after they had finished eating, told Abu Bakr and Umar, "Do you know that you will be questioned on the day of judgment about this ni'mah, about the food that you eat? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask you about it. That you went out of your house hungry and you did not come back until you were full. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fed you." Do you remember the last names of Allah that we spoke about? That is right. Ar-Raziq and Ar-Razzaq, the ultimate provider, the one who provides again and again. The next name is also close in meaning to these names, Ar-Raziq and Ar-Razzaq. The next name we will learn about is Al-Muqeet. Al-Muqeet has many meanings. It means the protector. It also means the witness. It means the sufficient. It means the controller of all things. And it is also said that it means the one who's able to do all things. One of the meanings of this name is also the all-powerful, strong provider, just like Ar-Razzaq and Ar-Raziq, but a strong provider. Al-Muqeet is the preserver and the witness as well, the one who sends down provision to his creatures and shares it amongst them. Al-Muqeet is the sustainer. He takes care of all living things. It is only he who provides everything that they need to live. He gives his creatures qut. Qut means it's a special kind of rizq that mostly has to do with food and drink. But it also means that he gives us iman and knowledge, which is food for the soul. What are the meanings of Al-Muqeet? Al-Muqeet is the one who has knowledge of all the needs of his creation, the one who encompasses and provides for all of his creation. He also fulfills their needs. He is the one who creates the rizq, who creates the food for us. He is the one who creates the rizq. He is the one who creates means to earn a living, the one who provides us jobs, the one who provides rizq according to the particular need of the creation. Just like a lion needs meat and the cow needs grass and the birds need seeds and we need different kinds of food. The one who created the systems in our body to absorb and use the food by the body as fuel. When we eat our food and it gets absorbed in the body and the body uses it for energy, the one who created this system is Al-Muqeet, the one who created rizq according to these systems, the one who takes food to each cell of the body. and the one who protects the creation through what He provided. Allah Ta'ala has already assigned risk for us. But risk is something that can be increased or it can be stopped by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of the ways to increase our risk is by making dua. And one of the ways that somebody's risk can decrease is if they earn through haram means. If they have a job that is not allowed to have in Islam, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forbids that job, or if they eat food that is haram, it decreases their risk. So, how to live by this name? We should seek provision in the morning. Whatever we want to do in that day, if we do it in the morning, that has the most barakah. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has been blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the mornings. So if you're trying to do something, like you want to study, you want to do something, like you want to train for a sport, do it early in the morning, and that will give you barakah. Observe the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Be mindful of Allah. Remember that He is the one who's giving you the drink that you're drinking, the food that you're eating, the air that you're breathing, everything that you're enjoying and using has been given to you by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He's taking care of you in every single moment of your life. If there's anything haram, we should leave it for the sake of Allah. We should always trust Allah, just like the birds trust Allah. When they leave their nests and their trees in the morning, their stomach is empty. But when they return back in the evening, their stomachs are full. So they leave the house trusting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide for them. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does. Then we should go for Hajj and Umrah. This is one of the means to increase our risk. And of the ways to increase your risk is to be good to your family members, to be kind to your family members, and keep your ties of kinship. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
من يشفع شفاعة حسنة يكن له نصيب منها ومن يشفع شفاعة سيئة يكن له كفل منها وكان الله على كل شيء